Hey everybody, I'm Chef Tom with All Things Barbecue, and today I'm gonna be grilling up a Jucy Lucy burger. So the Jucy Lucy, this is a burger that originated in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area, and there's actually a couple different bars that say they were the first ones to put this on the menu, but essentially what it is 2 beef patties with some American cheese sandwiched in the middle. So it's a stuffed cheeseburger. Now, originally they were done with American cheese, and certainly as you travel the area, you'll see throughout Minneapolis, Minnesota, and of course it's gone worldwide now, there's all kinds of different things that you could stuff this burger with, different cheeses, different toppings, but at its simplest, we're doing the burger with the American cheese today, and then we're gonna get a little bit creative and do a barbecue version. We're gonna be grinding our own beef for our burgers today, and I'm starting with, it's about a 4-pound chuck roast here. Just gonna cut this into strips so we can get it through the grinder. All right, we've got the grinder set up with a 4.5 millimeter die, so we can start feeding our beef through. All right, that looks like a really nice consistency for burgers. Next, I want to scale our beef into 4-ounce portions. We'll start assembling these by placing our pre-portioned 4-ounce beef patty right here, and we're gonna squash it nice and thin. Perfect. Now next, this is for our traditional Jucy Lucy. We're gonna take a couple slices of American cheese, place it right there in the center. And prepare the next patty. Go one on top of the other. And then we can kind of seal this thing. So we don't want our cheese to leak out. So we're going about a 1/4 inch thickness here. And the idea is that we put this cheese right in the center, and it helps to keep that burger nice and moist, and what you end up with is like this molten burger filling. So that's the classic Jucy Lucy filling right there. Now we're gonna go ahead and assemble some for our barbecue Jucy Lucy's. So for the patty itself, when it comes to our barbecue Jucy Lucy's, the only difference is we're using a smoked Gouda on the inside. Also gonna add just a little bit of Smoke on Wheels bootleg barbecue sauce. The shape isn't ideal for cooking on a griddle, which is what we're gonna do today. So I'm just gonna shape it up a little bit, try to make it a nice even thickness. All right, so that looks pretty good. So starting with the classic Jucy Lucy, I'm gonna hit the outside with just a little bit of Worcestershire. And I'm gonna hit these with some McCoy's meat seasoning, which is very simply salt, pepper, garlic, and onion. You guys can use your favorite burger rub for this, or even just salt and pepper. So we get that first side done, and then we'll season the other side once we get them on the griddle. Now for our barbecue Jucy Lucy's, we're going to be hitting these with some of our favorite beef rub. The Plowboys Bovine Bold. And once again, same story. We'll hit the other side once we get these onto the griddle. We're cooking these burgers on the YS640, the Yoder Smokers pellet grill today. We've got it set up for direct grilling, but we have our Weber cast iron griddle in place, and this fits perfectly in the 640 and gives us a flat top cooking surface, just like the original Jucy Lucy's are cooked on. So this griddle's been preheating for a while at about 425 degrees. And we're gonna get the other side seasoned here. Again with the Plowboys Bovine Gold for our barbecue Jucy Lucy's. All right, let's let these get a nice crust on them before we flip them over. But it's been about 10 minutes. But look at that beautiful crust on there. It's exactly what we're going for. Well, it's been about another 5 minutes. You can see this one, the cheese is trying to come out. The internal temperature of these has reached about 150 degrees. And I feel pretty good about taking these off at 150, being that we ground this beef ourselves and kind of been around for the process of it, and know that there really wasn't much chance for any bacteria to get in there. Now that the burgers are off, just real quick, we're gonna hit our buns with a little bit of butter, toast them up on the griddle, and we'll be ready to assemble. All right, now for our classic Jucy Lucy, we're gonna put a little lettuce on here. And then we've got some of our house-made grilled pickles that we're gonna put on top of here. Of course, you build yours however you like. We'll hit the top bun with a little bit of mustard, and we'll call that good. All right, let's cut into this and see how it looks on the inside. Oh, look at that. That is the ideal molten center that we were going for. Oh. So tender, so juicy. I mean, that's exactly what the cheese is supposed to do. You could probably overcook this burger and you'd still think it's moist because of all of that cheese moisture in the center. And I know there's a lot of people that hate on American cheese, but sometimes it's exactly what you want. That classic Jucy Lucy's hard to beat, but let's shake things up and finish things out with our barbecue Jucy Lucy. All right, so on top of the toasted bun, we're gonna lay out some coleslaw. Now, this is a really simple recipe that I'll be sure to include in the recipe and the link in the description. But essentially, we've just got some cabbage, red and green, carrots, sugar, and a little dressing. We've got our half-pound burger patty right there. Getting great color on the outside. That cheese just can't wait to get out. All right, here's where we're gonna get a little crazy. We've got some barbecue beef beans I've had going in the smoker. Again, this is no particular recipe. You guys use your favorite bean recipe. Just smother that burger in beans. All right, let's top these off and cut one open and see how we did. Oh yeah, look at that Gouda just waiting to ooze out of there. That is a mess to eat. Tastes fantastic though. All your favorite barbecue flavors are there. And man, I can't get over the burger itself. I mean, I think we're giving the cheese a lot of credit for the moisture, but grinding your own chuck like that, I think it makes a huge difference. And there's not that much cost involved once you get into a good grinder. Hey, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click that subscribe button. And if you have any questions or comments, or there's anything you'd like to see me cook, let me know in the comment section down below. For more recipes, tips, and techniques, head over to thesauce.atbbq.com. All Things Barbecue, where barbecue legends are made.